morning. Welcome. My name is Valérie if we've never met. You can call me Val. And this is Destress Express. So it's a practice where we move slowly, mindfully. But as any practice, this is your hour to yourself, so you're welcome to join us in the movement or take rest. It's up to you. We're going to start on our back, so any position on your back, whatever that looks like for you. Take a moment to land here. And scan your body. A moment to see also how you feel energetically. Do you need more stillness? Do you need movement? So take a moment to assess how you feel mentally. Did you have a long week? Do you feel stressed or relaxed? Just acknowledge where you are meeting your mat, where you're at. And let's try to release some of that, whatever it is. Big inhale through your nose, fill up, feel the air rising into your belly, and then exhale it all out. Beautiful. Take two more, just like that. Inhale. And let it go. Again, inhale. And sigh it out if you'd like. Legs a tiny bit closer together and bend into your right knee so that you can bring your right knee towards your chest. You can hold your hamstring or your shin with your arms. This is wind relieving pose. If there's any tension in your low back, I will suggest you bend the left knee, the sole of the left foot comes on the floor. Just as a support here. Find some gentle movement left, right here with your knee. Move a little bit that hip flexor. Now you're going to keep your right hand on your right leg and open that knee towards the side here. We're here just for a few breaths, so if you find this a little more too much strenuous, you can always put the bolster underneath the knee, but otherwise we're here just for another 5 breaths or so. Bring that knee back through center, and now you're going to grab that knee with your left hand and cross it across your body. Yes, towards the left side. Open that right arm out like a T. Yes. Yes, you can tickle your friend. That's okay. And then try to cross that knee all the way to the left side of the mat, like even towards the floor if you can. If not, the bolster underneath you. But again, we're here just for 3 to 5 more breaths. Bring your right leg back through center and extend it to the floor. Take a moment moment maybe to notice how this side feels compared to the left side. And then when you're ready, legs a tiny bit closer together. This time the left knee comes in. Take wind relieving pose. So grab your shin or your hamstring. Move your knee side to side. A little more towards your chest. Keep your left hand on your left knee. Open up that knee to the left side. That leg back through center. Grab your knee with your right hand and cross it in a twist here towards the right side. Try to keep your left shoulder here on the ground. So extend your arm or cactus. Yes. It's a deep twist here. So breathe. Use your breath, so with the exhale, maybe you can bring the knee closer to the floor. This time bring both your knees to your chest so you can grab again the back of your thigh or your chin. Into a little ball here. You can rock side to side if that feels good. And then release your arms. Bring your right arm overhead. Roll onto that side to come to a fetal position. Take a few breaths here. Press yourself back up to a seated position. Any position that feels good when you're seated. So that we can be cross-legged. You can sit on your bolster as well or on your block. Couple movement here. Very gentle here. So bring your hands to your knees, maybe palm facing down to start. So we'll do like gentle cat-cow, but from seated. So with your inhale, you're gonna arch up like this, so pressing into your knees. Maybe the neck goes back a little bit. And then exhale, pressing your knees away, rounding your spine, engaging your core. All right, a few more times. Inhale. Open that chest. Exhale, press it back. Let's do 3 more. Inhale. And exhale. Again. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to neutral. And then inhale, bring your arms overhead. As you exhale, you're going to twist towards the right. So right arm comes back, maybe on the floor or hovering, and left and outside your right. Use your breath here. Inhale to reach the crown of the head towards the ceiling. And exhale, twist a little more. That's it. A few more rounds of breath, playing with the breath here. To deepening your twist. arms back up towards the center. And then exhale, take the twist to the other side. So left arm back, right hand onto your left thigh. And again, use your breath. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, twist a little more. Look back. That's it. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale to twist. A few more rounds of breath. Keep the breath flowing. Inhale to bring your arms back up and through center. And then exhale, hands down onto your knees. Take a moment here. All right, swing your legs either side and come onto your knees here. So we're gonna get right into a little bit of intensity here, but I promise you will forgive me afterwards. So we're gonna do a little toe stretch in a moment. So you're gonna come forward onto your hands and then tuck your toes, all the toes. So try to have all the toes under here and then sitting back onto your heels. If that becomes too intense, the block between your sit bones and your heels is a nice way to sort of like make it less intense. Otherwise, sit back, try to relax and enjoy the ride. We're here for about a minute. Just breathe. That's all you have to do. Spend a lot of time in shoes, especially in this season, winter. So this might feel quite intense for some bodies. And if it's not intense for you, please don't tell us, okay? Just smile through it. Just a few more breaths right here. Let's do the last two together. Big inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands forward, untuck your toes, be gentle, and slowly start to tap your toes down. And then you can increase, how do you say, the speed of your tapping. Beautiful. And then once you have that, come back to your hands and knees. So you may want to readjust your stance so that your hips and knees are aligned here. And then inhale, right arm up towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, thread your shoulder underneath you. Bring your shoulder down, your ear down here in the shoulder stretch. You can bring the left hand a little more forward or onto your low back. Your head should be resting on something. So if the floor is not accessible, bring the block underneath it. And keep your hips high. You got it. closer to your nose. Press into it. Big inhale to reach your right arm up. And then exhale, hand down. Let's do that on the other side. So left arm comes up. And then as you exhale, thread your shoulder underneath you. Reach, reach, reach towards the right side. And then lower down your side of head. Right hand can move forward or to your low back. So in this shoulder leg, we're compressing as the shoulder, stretching it, but also when you will come back up and just bringing all that flow of energy, of new fresh blood into your shoulder. Bring your right hand closer to your nose. Rest into it. Take a big breath in. Reach your left arm up. And then exhale, left and down. From here, melting heart, so arms move forward. And you want to lower your chest. Maybe some of you will lower all the way down onto the chin or the forehead. Big stretch here. You can use your bolster underneath you to support your chest. You want to do your best to keep your hips and knees aligned, so that might require to go a little more forward. Beautiful. We do 5 more breaths right here. Press into your hands, reactivate your arms, walk them a little more towards you. Now tuck your toes if they're not already tucked, and then come to downward facing dog. Take your time here, find some movement if you need by bending one leg at a time. And walk your hands towards your feet. Come to the back of your mat here. And bend your knees quite a bit into that forward fold, passive forward fold. So knees bend, belly resting onto the thigh. You can hold your elbows here or sway side to side. Release your neck as much as you can here. Look back. And if you're holding onto your elbows, you can release them and slowly, very slowly, take your time. Come on up, roll up. Head comes up last. Find gentle movement here. Inhale, arms overhead. Look up. As you exhale, bend into your knees, fold back onto your legs. Inhale, bring your hands to your shin, head towards the mirror, flat back here. Engage your core. Exhale, refold over your legs. Press into your feet. Big inhale, reach your arms forward, overhead, come all the way up to standing. Maybe look up once again. Exhale, arms by your side, mountain pose. We'll do that a couple more times, very slowly, mindfully. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold forward, bring your hands down. Inhale, hands to shin, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Slowly press yourself back up. Big inhale. And then exhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. One more time, just like that. Inhale, arms up, reach, reach, reach. Long exhale, a little bit into your knees, fold forward. Beautiful. Inhale, come halfway, hands to shin, head towards the mirror. Exhale, refold over your legs. Strongly press into your feet. Big inhale, reach your arms forward and overhead. Look up. Exhale, mountain pose. All right, keep your right hand where it is, and then inhale, left arm up. Bring your palm facing towards the door, and then as you exhale, arch towards the right. If you want to bring the right hand into the other, you're welcome to, but this can be quite intense on the shoulder, so you do whatever feels better. Don't be afraid to bring your hips towards the left. Yeah, press those hips back. There, yes. And breathe into your left side body. Amazing. Inhale to come back through center. Bring your right arm with you. As you exhale, drop the left arm and then arch towards the right. The left, right side body. Oh boy. Left, right. Saturday morning. Not easy. It's not easy every day anyway. The hips travel this time towards your right. Yeah, but keep your torso facing the mirror. So bring that right shoulder back. Yes. Beautiful. Amazing. Keep breathing here. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, arms down. Take a moment. Maybe palm facing forward, maybe hands to your thigh. And then bring your hands to your hips. Bring the right knee up towards you. Flex your right foot. And then cross your right ankle over the left thigh, opening up the knee. This is figure 4, standing pigeon. Keep the foot flexed. It's quite active, I know. You can stay like this, or maybe hands to your heart, and maybe you can squat down. We're here just for a moment or two, so do your best. If you fall out, come back in. Yes. So we want to open the hips, so try to bring that right knee down towards the floor. Yes. Micro bend at least in the standing leg. Beautiful. More breaths right here. Inhale to come all the way up to standing. Exhale with control, foot down. Arms by your side. Back to your hips. Left knee comes up. Big inhale. Flex your foot. And then cross that left ankle over your right thigh. Open the knee. Start here. Maybe this is where you stay. Bring your micro bend into your standing leg. Or maybe you bring your hands to your heart and start to squat down. Be gentle, it's Saturday morning, you know. You don't have to go very far. Beautiful, once again, keep that foot flat and open that left knee back. Yes. Amazing. Very focused. Breaths right here. With your next inhale, come back up to standing. Exhale, foot down, arms by your side. All right, we'll go towards something that might be a little more familiar. Vrikshasana, tree pose. Weight into the left foot, opening up the right hip. This time the foot can be at the ankle, calf, all the way up here. Inner thigh, if that's available to your body this morning. And then once you feel rooted down, and this root down can be with your big toe here, like me. Hands can come too hard, or any other expression. It's up to you. And if tree pose is balance is your forte in the morning, you can maybe close your eyes in this tree. Or maybe you look up. And if it's balance like me is not your forte in the morning, toes down. This is it. We are allowed to be rooted strongly. Long inhale and exhale here. Are not at heart center, bring them there. And then inhale, bring your right knee forward. Exhale, foot down and arms by your side. Take a breath here in mountain. Inhale and exhale. Switching sides, so hands come back to your hips. Root down onto your right foot. All the weight is there. And then opening up the left knee. This side might feel very different, so take what you need. Once you're rooted down, grounded, then express your arms in any shape or form. Use the strength of your right glute, so squeeze your glute to bring everything back towards the midline. Come back to heart if they're not already there. Inhale, left knee forward. Exhale, foot down. Arms by your side. And then heel toe your feet as wide as your mat or so. And then big inhale to bring your arms overhead. Take your time. As you exhale, bring your hands to your heart center and start to bend into your knees. Come to your yogic squat. And for me in the morning, this is really hard. So I like to sit on my block. If you want to do that, it's really nice to open up the inner thigh. If you prefer the more active malasana, yogic squat, press into your elbows, opening up the thigh. So bring your feet maybe very wide so that your heels can come down as much as you can. That's it. Beautiful. Just a few breaths here. Keep your heart open so spine is long. Two more breaths. Slowly bring your hands down in front of you, lift your hips, and then walk your hands forward. Come back to your downward facing dog. And so bring your knees and legs in. We're setting up for pigeon pose, but if you prefer thread the needle on your back, you're welcome to come on your back and take figure 4. Otherwise, inhale to the right leg up to the ceiling. As you exhale, bring your right knee towards your right wrist, lower your knee down, and try to angle your shin a little bit here. Lengthen the left leg way, way back. And then take your time here to make any adjustment. Maybe bring a block under your hip if, like me, you're really off the floor here. And then you can go down here onto your forearms. Maybe you stack your fists so your forehead can rest. Maybe you use your block to rest your forehead. Anything you need. We're here for a few minutes, so there's lots of time to go deeper. Next 2 to 3 breaths, there's no rush. Slowly come back onto your hands. Tuck your back toe, engage your back leg so you can press yourself back to downward facing dog here. Bring some movement into your legs. Stay in down dog, but if you're craving a little more movement, you can come with me for a modified flow. So for modified flow, inhale, come forward to your high plank, top of your push-up. With your exhale, lower your knee down, bend into your elbows, bring your chest first down, slowly with control. Untouch your toe. Rest the tops of your feet on the ground. Big inhale, roll your shoulders back, lift your chest. And then exhale, pressing the floor away, come through your tabletop, tuck your toes, lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Let's do pigeon on the left leg here. Left leg comes up. Big inhale. Exhale, left knee to your wrist. Angle your shin. Land in the back. Set it up. This side again might feel more open, more tight. Thread the needle is always there for you, especially if you feel any pain or discomfort in the knee. Protect your joint. And really reach the leg back here. Yes, that's it. Beautiful. You got it. You're welcome. A few minutes here, lots of time to settle in. Next 2 to 3 breaths. Once again, there's absolutely no rush. Slowly come back onto your hands. Tuck your back toe. Press yourself to down dog. Take your time. Again, you're welcome to stay here, or if you want, once again, modify flow. Inhale, come forward to plank pose. Exhale, lower your knee down, bend your elbows, come all the way down with control. Untuck your toe, press the tops of your feet on the ground. Inhale, lift your chest, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. You're welcome to take one more on your own if you wish. Once you're ready, you can lower onto your knees and come to sit. Have a sip of water if you wish. If you're doing your flow, take your time. There's no rush. Bring your legs forward towards the mirror here. And let's just do a test. Start by flexing your feet. So toes towards the ceiling here. How, without using your hands, can you hinge forward? Is this something that's fairly accessible in your body? If you're like, I'm stuck, only my shoulders are hinging forward, sit on your bolster or on your block, right? So if this is you, you're like, this is where I go, come on up. That's gonna help. If you're like this, then stay where you were. Beautiful. Now, keep your feet flexed here, and then inhale, arms come up. As you exhale, hinge forward, see where your ends land without forcing anything. Maybe they land on your shin or on your thigh, that's fine. Keep your feet active, and inhale to open your heart a little more. Exhale, maybe fold a little deeper here. This is seated forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Keep your feet towards the ceiling, yes. For the last few breaths, if you want to let go of the flexing feet and just relax, rounding your spine, you can do so. It's a little more restorative. With the help of your hands, slowly roll up your spine until you come back up straight. If you're like me and you're sitting on your bolster, you may want to just come back down onto the ground. And you will probably need your bolster here if you wish to come to supported fish. So supported fish, you bring the bolster right here by your sit bones. I recommend starting with the soles of the feet on the ground. And then you hold your bolster as you come to lay down on it. This is a nice hard opening. Also, a little back bend. Your legs can stay like this, or you can extend them. We're here for a few minutes, so you can also start with the knees bent and then do another legs variation about halfway. I'll let you know. Arms alongside your body or anywhere, even on your body, whatever feels good here. Halfway here in our hold. If you'd like to explore another leg variation, like bringing the soles of your feet together and opening your knees wide, you're welcome to do that, or you can stay where you are. And do know that if you feel a lot, whether physically or emotionally or mentally here, this is normal. Breathe through it. The breath is your friend here to support you. to stay here a little longer, you're welcome to. There are 2 ways for you to get out. For starter, bring the soles of your feet on the ground. And then you can either roll onto one side or come onto the floor. Be careful if you choose that option. Or you're going to bring your arms alongside your body, and you need to activate a little bit of core muscle here to press yourself back up to seated. Tuck your chin. If you went back up, take a moment seated to remove the bolster. Put it on the side. You will need it maybe later. Last chance for water here, and come down back onto your back. If you're ready for Shavasana here, you're welcome to take a long one. You can even right away put the bolster underneath your knee. But if you want to do the spinal twist, you can choose the same spinal twist as when we started, with the right leg into you and crossing it across your body. Or you can stack your knees together and let your knees fall towards the left side of your mat. You choose which spinal twist at this moment you prefer to take. Arms cactus or extended, and maybe you want to look to the opposite side of your leg, so towards whichever side, because you're all different sides right now, so I'm confused. Your time. And then take your twist to the other side. If you did the neck stretch, you want your head to fall the opposite side of your leg once again. Shoulder blades are rooted down on the floor here. Try to make yourself a little heavier onto the ground. yourself a hug here. Or if you prefer, you can go straight towards Shavasana. Resting pose. There's no wrong way to do Shavasana. This can be done on your back, on your side, on your belly, legs bend or not. Find a place where you can soften down, where you can find stillness, when you can be one with your mind, your body, your energy, your soul. Before I become quiet for a couple minutes, I'll invite you once again to scan your body. And then assess, how do you feel now energetically? How do you feel now mentally? This space, take a deep breath in, fill up, and open your mouth, let it go. If that feels comfortable for you, maybe bring your hands onto your heart center. Start by thanking yourself for showing up. you for moving slowly, mindfully, peacefully with me this morning. May this moment carry you for the rest of your day. Again, my name is Valérie. If you have any question, I'll be at the front. Please stay quiet in the room until you leave. Have a beautiful rest of your day.